for years, and then like we left on good terms. So like I think it was just we needed time to grow for ourselves, and we were like, you know what, maybe we'll come back together in the future.
Music, the whole album.
What inspires me the most when I write music? Probably my ex-girlfriend.
Happened to be at the same game you were at? It was weird. You know, we were at a high school game and she's sweet. She's a
The
sweetheart.
old Justin Bieber died the moment Hailey Baldwin became his wife. That sentence alone could spark debates, heartbreak, and passionate defenses all across the internet. But why does it feel so real? Why do fans, millions of them, say they can feel the difference? Why does it feel like we lost something? Well, buckle up. Because this isn't just another celebrity gossip story. This is the story of how one man became two different people in two very different relationships. One love was passionate, chaotic, iconic. The other? Stable, mature, but colder. And in the middle of it all, a muse who inspired an entire emotional soundtrack, Selena Gomez. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It is free and help us bring you enjoyable content. And of course, watch till the end. Before we talk about who Justin became, let's remember who he was. Picture it, late 2000s to early 2010s. Baby is climbing the charts with the force of a cultural earthquake. Selena Gomez is enchanting households as Alex Russo on Wizards of Waverly Place. They're both teenagers, both at the top of their game, and they meet like some modern-day fairy tale that unfolds not on a castle balcony, but courtside at a high school basketball game. That moment? It wasn't just fate. It was chemistry. Sparks. A vibe. She's sweet. She's a sweetheart, Justin said in an interview, bashful and grinning. Selena blushed when asked about him. This wasn't PR. It was painfully real. And we all saw it. Soon enough, they were holding hands at red carpets, kissing in public without fear, and giving the world permission to believe in young love. The 2011 Vanity Fair Oscars party? Iconic. But even more iconic, the time Justin rented out the entire Staples Center for a private Titanic screening just for the two of them. Who does that? The Staples stunt wasn't for paparazzi. It wasn't a publicity grab. It was a bold, stupid, sweet gesture of a boy obsessed with love. And Selena? She called it one of the sweetest things anyone had ever done for her. But behind all that sweetness was also the stuff of great drama and great music. And that's where the cracks start showing. Young love is beautiful. It's also volatile, especially when you're being watched by the entire world. By 2012, the first breakup hit. Then came the reunion. Then another breakup. And another. This wasn't just a relationship. It was an addiction. And not just for Justin and Selena, but for us, the public, who couldn't stop watching. But here's where things get complicated. Even after the breakups, Justin never really let go. 2015 rolls around. Justin's at a Beverly Hills bar. Guess what he starts singing? My Girl. Guess who's there? Selena. Guess who blushes? Selena. Guess who looks like a schoolboy trying to win his crush back? Yep. Same guy who once sang Baby. And in a painfully honest interview with ID magazine, Justin even admitted he messed up. He cheated. Multiple times. But the thing is, he still never stopped talking about her like she was the one that got away. Even years later, every time someone brought up Selena, his tone would soften. No shade, no bitterness. Just sadness and what-ifs. So what happens to a love that intense when it finally ends for real? Here's where things take a sharp turn. Enter Hailey Baldwin, now Bieber. A longtime friend, a steady presence. Hailey didn't come in like a storm. She came in like a calm after the chaos. And to some, that's exactly what Justin needed. To others, it was the moment the old Justin died. Why? Because with Hailey, Justin became someone else entirely. Gone were the grand gestures, the boyish excitement, the vulnerability. In their place, a man with walls, guarded, heavier, and often emotionally distant. Hailey herself admitted in interviews, marriage is really freaking hard. Justin, too, has confessed to struggling with emotional detachment, mental health, and feelings of guilt in the early stages of their marriage. And fans noticed. This wasn't the same guy who sang love ballads with his heart on his sleeve. This was a man trying to survive himself. Selena was the girl he sang for. Hailey? She's the girl he prays with. It's beautiful in its own way. But it's not the love story fans expected. So what changed in Justin? And why did he stop being that romantic kid? Here's the kicker. It's not that Justin became a worse person. It's that he became a different one. Think about it. Haven't you ever looked back at someone you loved and realized you were completely different with them than with someone else? Selena got the spontaneous, passionate Justin. Hailey got the introspective, damaged one. One was in love with the idea of love. The other? Trying to heal from it. Selena saw Justin's highs. Hailey met him at his lows. But let's not villainize Hailey. She stepped into a relationship with someone who had not healed. She stood by him as he struggled with fame, depression, Lyme disease, and childhood trauma. That takes strength. And yet, there's no denying, Justin never looked at Hailey the way he looked at Selena. Not in public. Not in interviews. Not in photos. Don't believe it? Search Justin Bieber looks at Selena Gomez and compare it to the compilations of Justin looking annoyed with Hailey. The difference? Painful. And yet, what if both loves were real? Just not equal? Selena wasn't just Justin's girlfriend. She became his muse. From Nothing Like Us to Ghost, the lyrics bleed. And she returned the favor, with tracks like Lose You to Love Me, her most soul-shattering hit, where she sang, "In 2 months, you replaced us." Like it was easy. Oof. Fans on both sides speculated. Was it about Justin? Was Ghost about Selena? The timelines match. The lyrics match. The pain matches. This wasn't a love that ended quietly. It was turned into art. And that's why it's eternal. Because no matter who they end up with, these two will always echo in each other's work. Even today, Justin hasn't said a bad word about Selena. That's respect. That's history. That's unresolved. But where does that leave Hailey? Imagine marrying someone and constantly being compared to the love of his life. Hailey has endured bullying, hate comments, and constant media obsession with Jelena. She's fought to protect her space, even posting cryptic quotes about self-worth and mental health. She's married, but still fighting ghosts. And to be fair, she's a ride or die. She's the one Justin got baptized with. The one he shares devotionals with. The one he credits with helping him through addiction and darkness. She didn't get the Justin with hearts in his eyes. She got the Justin in rehab. Still, she chose to stay. And that means something. But does real love always look like fairy tale love? Here's the truth no one wants to admit. You can love someone deeply and still not be right for them. You can be someone's muse and still not be their match. You can get the best version of someone and not get to keep them. Selena brought out Justin's light. Hailey helped him face his darkness. And we, the public? We got front row seats to one of the most emotionally complicated love triangles of the modern age. Was Justin happier with Selena? Maybe. Is he safer with Hailey? Probably. And that's what makes this story so tragically beautiful. It's not about villains. It's about timing, growth, and the human messiness of love. Here's a theory. Justin Bieber is neither the hopeless romantic with Selena nor the solemn husband with Hailey. He's both. He's just evolving. He loved one girl like a teenager. He married another like a man. And that's the journey many of us will live, too. The first love? Passionate, chaotic, unforgettable. The final love? Grounded, quiet, chosen. We don't always end up with the people who set our hearts on fire. Sometimes, we choose the ones who help us rebuild after the fire's burned out. So now it's your move. Have you ever changed for someone you loved? Or been with someone who wasn't the same person with you as they were with their ex? Share your thoughts below. Speech balloon, was Justin truly happier with Selena? Is Hailey getting the short end of the emotional stick? Or is this just what adulthood love looks like? Backhand index pointing down, drop your take. The internet needs it. Because maybe, just maybe, we're all still learning how to be the muse, the memory, or the one who stays.